right, hello wine drinking people. Time for more of what I've had to drink yesterday, and our good friend Jay Womer in to see us with the folks from Banshee Wines. And I just love that name, Banshee, like a banshee. And well, this is one of the old disciples of Eric Solomon. As you can see, some of the stuff in his portfolio from Spain, some of the old wineries from Eric Solomon's portfolio. And hey, you're going to lose things. They fall by the wayside. And where do they usually fall? Where people who know where they're going to land. And, you know, he knew when these guys fell out from Eric's portfolio that they were great wines. And you can't have the greatest wines from Spain in all the different areas because somebody's going to feel like they're not getting enough attention. Somebody's going to feel like they're not important enough. And then what happens? They think the grass is greener on the other side. And that's, I'm sure, why Roda left and some of these other wineries that these guys have picked up. But they've got some really good stuff. The Banshee label, making some very nice wines. This Sauvignon Blanc, which has got a little bit of the Muscat clone in there, and 5% new oak. And they started as a negotiant in California in 2008. And this one's got a little bit of a musky quality to it, that fresh, what I call onion peel kind of note, white grapefruit, green melon, fig fruit with a slight briny character even on the nose. Very bright and fresh on the palate, that melon and citrus fruit, leaving you tongue tingly with acidity and minerality at the end. Very good juice at $19.50. All right, the Montenovo Godello Valdecil. This one has a really nice briny character to the nose here. And the three brothers, they own all the vineyards. It's all estate fruit, lovely green melon, and very fresh, bright lime citrus there. Really fresh and fruity on the palate as well. That melon and juicy pear fruit showing, and that light tongue-tingly finish at the end. Nice acidity at $18. Great little values in the white category now coming from Spain. And then the Banshee Mordecai, which is a train wreck, what I call it. Half Rhone varietals, half Bordeaux varietals. And they identify everything separately because it all ripe at different times of the year, but just an incredible blend of different grape varietals, including Barbera this year, which neither Rhone nor from the Bordeaux varietal, and Pinot, Zinfandel, and just an odd blend. It's got a really spicy bouquet, a lot of nice fruits, some smoky, meaty, peppery notes on the nose. And for a train wreck, it's not that bad if you like train wrecks. Anyways, an entry-level wine to the Priorat is, I think I got the name of this right, Viatge? I don't know, really odd-looking bottle. Looks like a ticket, and I guess the theme was it's a ticket to the Priorat. Anyways, entry-level, usually the Priorat wine's a little bit more expensive. This wine is a blend of Tempranillo, Grenache, and I'm sorry, that's a Roda beneath it there. This is 15% alcohol, this entry-level Priorat, Grenache, Carignan, and Cabernet. Caught myself, I said Tempranillo on the Priorat. Say it isn't so, but reading the wrong notes there. This wine's got a little bit of that slate character, that crushed rock you get from the Priorat, that liquor ale soil, wild flowers, very pretty bouquet, blackberry fruit. Really zesty, though, with that pretty floral quality lasting through the finish. A good amount of alcohol, but still nice and fresh. A healthy dose of that rock and slate that is typical of the Priorat. Really nice little entry level at $23.25. All right, and then the Roda Reserva. Do not talk about price here. And one thing I remember from our visit to Roda, and when we started asking what the price of the wines were, the owner just said it's not appropriate. We don't talk about price when we show our wines. Well, how are we going to sell them if we don't know what the hell the price is? Anyways, this is a project that's very exciting when they burst onto the screen, and they've went through a couple of different importers now, and well, the wines have always been great. This 2009 Reserva's got a beautiful bouquet, and it's got like this lovely peppery quality to that wild strawberry fruit, really nice richness of fruit coming out on the second day, some smoky and meaty notes, really bright and zesty red berry fruit on the tongue with a smooth and silky texture. One of the things we love about Tempranillo, doesn't have that hard tannin, but still, you can age these wines a long time. This wine's got lovely fine tannins, echoing that nuance from the nose through the finish. Really nice freshness at the end here. Excellent juice at $57. And then a little antique Fino. Hey, Fino sherry is the hardest thing to find fresh in this country. The last thing I want is a Fino sherry that's already oxidized. And they're saying you can keep this wine longer. It's antique Fino, but to me, I'm not really much like a Fino. To me, Fino sherries need to be lighter and fresher and very expensive at $46.50. A lot of that briny character to this wine and a nice nutty note to it. But like I said, just very un-Fino-esque to me, and a little bit on the expensive side. But some great stuff here from our friends at Florida Wine Company. I'm your host, Andrew Lampasoni, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying remember, always drink the good stuff first.